Greetings, Dr. Jeff Spencer, once again broadcasting from the event here, and want to welcome you to another tactic from the Champions Blueprint. And the good news is the rain has stopped for now, and let's hope it stays stopped so that the riders can have a 210-kilometer weatherless event. It will be a welcome sight because the last several days have been mired in rain, grit, sleet, and all the other thing that goes along with the challenges of the event that we're at here over the next 3 weeks. One of the most challenging issues here as we get towards the end of the first week is that the minds and bodies have got about 800-900 miles in them. The toll of that stress is starting to attenuate the immune system. We also add to that the burden of racing in the rain, which adds another stress, and then we add to that the burden of crashing, which creates another stress, and then we got the triple whammy that can easily take a person down, overwhelm the immune system, and unfortunately people start to get sick. And that's the last thing that you want right now, because you got 25 people that make up the team, the staff and the riders, and if you have like a healthcare epidemic start to sweep through the team, then the dominoes start falling one by one. And the most important thing is that at the first sign of a rider getting sick, then they have to be isolated from the rest of the team. Otherwise their sickness can permeate through everybody, and then it takes the whole effort down. And one of the most critical aspects of this is to not believe that waiting is going to make it better, because it won't. It requires swift, immediate, and very aggressive action, because the consequences of this can be disastrous. It's exactly the same thing in life, is that if we have people, places, and things in our life that are extremely counterproductive and can contaminate us and everybody else around us, those people, places, and things need to be isolated as quickly as possible and removed from our lives so that we can get on with the journey and us creating our own legacy and making each and every day count towards that purpose. And we should never mistake or doubt our judgments, because oftentimes we have an impression or a sense about something or someone that usually is very correct, and if little things are left unaddressed, then they can start to become and fester and grow big very quickly, and then ultimately it could be an undermining event that takes the whole event down. So it's extremely important that we always take aggressive action with those things that can contaminate our efforts to be able to connect with us and make a life that has value and purpose on behalf of ourselves and not only behalf of others. So in this context, the rule is never doubt yourself. If you see something that's there, the time to take swift action is now, not later. Don't delay. You can always back up and take a look at things through the re-examination of different facts as they present themselves, but it's always better in this instant to err on the side of caution, knowing that one bad apple can spoil the barrel, and we never want to risk our future or our current day's prosperity and growth to that possible consequence. So that being said, it's time for me to get back to the bus here and finish up. So until our next tactic, this is Dr. Jeff Spencer saying thanks for coming along for the ride, and until next time, ride big and ride strong. We'll see you then.